It's the Caitlin MTGO Show.
I'm gonna take this bribery. It's been a bit since I bribed somebody. Been a bit since I've twinned too. I don't love it though. Twin. Not high on it. But it does cut blue. I guess so does taking the blue talisman. I'm gonna do that. Well, yeah. Look at how many mainstream TV shows are positive depictions of police. Oh yeah. Well, they save money if they get to like use police department like equipment and stuff. It saves on production costs. So they have a financial incentive to be like buddy-buddy. Cop shows, talking about cop shows specifically, have a financial incentive to depict police in a positive light. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll cryptic, huh? We have a blue source. We just need 2 more. Right, exactly, Rogue. I agree, it's Levy. Big agree that Twin is not nearly as good as he used to be. There's like a lot of single card win conditions that kind of put Twin to shame. Like Twin is not only clunky, but it also takes up a lot of cards. It's vulnerable to removal, and then it takes up a lot of cards in your deck. And you could just like play a fucking Minsk and Boo or something, you know? Or a Comet or whatever. Are we high-tiding? Is that the pick? I really don't want to high-tide. It does cut blue. I'm going to take the Fire Islet. Yeah, it is technically possible, Pwn Swag. Am I saying Twin is fine in Modern? Sure, whatever. I don't give a shit. Is blue-red the best storm color? Yeah, with Breach. Breach and Freeze. Yeah, right, Ace Peacecraft. One of my comfort shows is the Rockford Files. And one of Rockford's, like, close friends is a cop on that show. Who is, like, vehemently pro-police and stuff. But the show has, like, all of these plot lines where, like, his buddy is on the police force, like, set him up, and it's like every other episode sometimes feels like there's this mass police corruption that they have to deal with. And the cops that aren't his buddy are always, like, giving Rockford a hard time and hassling him. So he has to, like, work around them constantly to solve his cold cases. Constantly getting arrested. His character's plot is like his actual character history is like critical of the justice system because he was someone that was like falsely convicted. It's like built into the core of that show. I should stop talking about the Rockford Files. I'll just be on it for forever. Like I said, it's my comfort show. I want to take this hoof just because it's going so late. We're so far away from green though. I could see playing Regrowth. Things ended up like real specific. I don't think any of the trash that we've seen here is remotely surprising. Sure. I'll draft a Jace. I think Fractured Identity is a great splash. But Jace is still a good card. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ragavan over Urza. This is like a great Ragavan shell. It'll give us like some early pressure. We have a little bit of removal to get it through. And then the burst of mana is really nice for our curve. I'm gonna grab this Force Negation. Not just dying is so good. It's so good in Vintage Cube. Not just like losing to their channel or Minsk or whatever. Narset's really strong in some matchups, especially combo matchups. But I'm gonna grab this Miscalc here. Yeah, the thing about these red cards versus Stern Scolding, I've had it be like good for my opponents, but it's not good against everybody, right? I think I'm gonna take Shieldbreaker. A little bit of value. I'm gonna take the Canal over Otawara, one of these red cards. Never have enough fixing, especially in your Cryptic deck, Oh shit, what up? Hey, Nico Demusum, thanks for the sub, appreciate you. Good luck recovering, Shinny. Good vibes indeed. I'm gonna grab Arc Trail here. I like the Oliphant, but currently we don't have a duel for it. I think Arc Trail's great. It's like exactly what you want to clear the way for this Ragavan. Do you want an actual sweeper in this deck? I kind of don't hate it. Let's take Thundermaw. Sometimes just like a big chunk and flyer just gets there. What percentage of Wizards was laid off? I don't know what percentage of Wizards specifically was laid off. Hasbro laid off 20% of its total staff. I saw a list of the Wizards employees that got fired, and it was all like talented, experienced people in important positions. I wonder if Raptor is better than Glorybringer here. The fact that Glorybringer comes down after all these is kind of nice. I'm gonna take the Glory Beam. We can move the Worm Coil to the board. Still same executives, yeah. Correct, Warden. I mean, when you have the staff that you need to make your game, and then your corporate overlords are like, you need to cut 15% of your staff, like, you're gonna lose some talented people. And the people with experience, the people who've been on for longer, are gonna have larger salaries. I might play that Dragon Engine. Not a bad one to loot away to the Pyromancer. I'm sorry to hear that, DSS. Holy fuck. So I think this is one of the rare decks that might prefer a Mox Sapphire to a Soul Ring. Just based on our color requirements, Soul Ring is obviously great with our top end. Third pick's gonna be so confused. Yeah, getting the Mox Jets for third pick. Someone might be confused about the second pick Soul Ring. I should probably screen cap this. Grab Tarn here. Splash Purple Masters? No. I really don't love the Saheeli. But the Frantic Search is kind of bad, right? Because we don't have ways of converting into card advantage or mana or anything. Yeah, it's really not my pack. Well, do we throw a Depths combo in here? I think we do. Your gut reaction was Saheeli. I mean, it's not a bad one to protect with like Force Negation or whatever. We are a little light on blue cards. Good reason to grab Click there. Yeah, not really a Spellseeker deck. I I kind of dig the Abrade for more early game interaction. I kind of dig the Venser just for like more blue cards for force negation. The Triumph gives the fetch a duel to grab. The issue is that we're like a little bit short on playables here, so this is like maybe wrong. Ooh, that Ponder though. Yeah, I think I dig the Ponder over the Skydiver, and then Flametongue Kabu is like a distant third. We already have like a way better FTK here. I'm gonna take the Ponder. Might help me combine the Dark Depths. Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. Twin could come back. That doesn't matter. I'm not like interested in that. I'm not interested in specking on Twin. I'm gonna play this Worm Coil. And ended up adding more like giant chonkers. Oh hey, here we go. Yeah, the Spire would be awesome. I'm gonna take this Chandra though. Make sure we have enough playables. Plus, we just added a comes to play tap land already. What are you talking about, Peacecraft? What are you talking about? This is literally a Hasbro decision. There's literally nobody else to blame for these layoffs than Hasbro. CEO board decision, right? The CEO of what company? As we're being hands-on with Wizards. Well, this is like the reason that they had to do this firing is because of like all of the other Hasbro shit losing money. How can you not blame them? It's like very specifically all the aspects of the company that are not Wizards that are negatively impacting Wizards here. The Hasbro executives. I wasn't responding to you, Kavoth. CEO salaries. Yeah, I mean, CEO salaries alone wouldn't have covered what they needed to cover. Maybe executive salaries in general could have gotten them closer. But Chris Cox makes like, well, he made like 10 million last year. And they estimated that the salary slashing would save the company 100 million total after paying out severances. He would have been a great place to start, though. Haker Plop thinks of 53 months. And now he's going to get a fat fucking Christmas bonus for reducing costs. I hope he has a Merry fucking Christmas. Yeah, that old, I hope he has the Christmas that he deserves. Right, exactly, Kavath. I'm the cute guy with the beard. Yeah. I am he. Fantasy here is actually pretty good, right? We missed a lot of picks. I think 9 red sources is fine. We do have that Pyromancer. And then this is 11 bloom. There's the Talisman in there too. I could go down. I could even it out. Make it 10 and 10. And then it's actually 11-11 with the Talisman. I don't hate it. A lot of our early plays are red. And a lot of them, like, spit out blue mana. Kind of hate this opener. But not enough to mull it. Probably should. I mean, we've got, like, Bragavan and Mox in our deck. Oh, congrats, Dagan. Can you account DN? What's DN? Is that a specific kind of accounting? It's short for D's nuts. Are D's nuts a difficult thing to account for? I'm just trying to learn. If I'd activated stage there, I could have Cryptic up this turn. So if I lose to Jiki this next turn, that'll be why. We could have had the Twin Mirror, yes. Is that exciting to you? Man, too bad I don't have a random piece of shit 1/1 sitting around, Tom. Because then I could, like, make it 20/20 and just, like, launch the token at them. I'd be more tempted to click them this turn if they weren't showing Time Twister. You might just like waste your whole turn with the click, depending on their plan. Oh shit, what up? He cannot win. Thanks to 65 months there. Sorry, works terrible. Hell yeah, 7. Did you dig it? Unbelievable game. Yeah, you're not wrong. Were you Dark Raging? Yeah. I was really happy I went back and did a Dark Ridge run. I don't know if I'm going to do a third run, but maybe at some other point in time. There's like so much Dark Ridge content. Dialogue and stuff. And it adds like background to the main plot in a satisfying way. A lot of what's going on. Highly recommend. No, they had a twist into that fucking petty theft too. Ain't that some shit? Darkridge is not playing a character from Baldur's Gate 2. Hard to do an evil playthrough because then Karlach will be angry with you. Yeah. You can Darkridge and not be evil. I thought I was doing an evil playthrough, but one of the party members actually like through dialogue changed the trajectory of my entire run. Just like straight up convinced me to not be evil, which pretty huge for a fucking NPC, right? Maybe I should have just discarded the bauble and kept the Magda in hand. Oh, that's a good point. I'm rando. Yeah, bauble would have been +1 card if I just cast in because of the Sealy. I forgot about the Sealy. I'll be honest. But you're right, I should have looted it. I'm glad I chose to play the Fire Islet there because it's set up first. We drew into Cryptic, and then we did. I don't think there's much I can do sideboard-wise. We have some nice Instant Speed interaction, right? Cryptic, Force, Miscalc, Subtlety. We don't have the Instant Speed removal, though. I have no idea why people are rock hard for Pestermite, but I'm not adding it. Did I ever say that Twin never wins games, Pleek Scrams? Exactly, Dagon. Pestermite plus bribery in their Kiki. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna bobble myself, see if I want to crack this turn. Or see when I want to crack this turn, rather. I want to crack it right now. Oh, she went up. Hey, Feinberg, thanks for 64 months. I did reverse twin someone with Gonti once, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that. That was years ago. That was like 4+ years ago, right? Yeah, we had Gonti underneath a Mimic Vat. And we got 2 halves of the twin combo out of them. Feeling a lot better about this game, The Mox Sapphire helps. Now we can just, like, chill with our disruption while we pressure. It was in the recap vid, yeah. Some beautiful basics. I got some Donato artist proofs in the mail today. Some pretty sweet ones. His Force of Will old bordered. Actually, do I care about this? I feel like I don't. Because I can bring it back for value. It's pretty good pressure, though. And then I got his Demonic Tutor. Sketched. Which I'm, like, really happy about. I think it was his last one, too. Hey, thanks, Lex. Yeah, I just ran a buzzer over my head. Nothing fancy. Is Huey okay? I don't think he's made a post about whether he got fired or not. Getting the chain lightning in while they don't have double red up. There's a lava spike. Bounce the box diamond? Nah. One issue with bouncing Mox Diamond is you don't really know what their hand looks like, right? If we draw a land here, we can win. Yeah, one of the reasons to be a little bit more aggressive is we had like Burn in hand and a Dragon Engine in the bin. Pretty happy with how I played that game. And it worked out. This is the worst keep ever. Yeah, I don't know. Ideally, we would have ripped a source for the turn 1 Ragavan here. Play it next turn without playing a land drop is going to be embarrassing. Let's go ahead and dash a van. Yeah, Hellrider's not as bad as people think it is. Even in decks with like very little creature counts. It still like serves for 4 haste, right? Just by its lonesome. It doesn't help the blue count though, right? That's the main reason it's not interesting to me here. Really wish I could have played that talisman, huh? I kind of want to let that resolve. What do y'all think about this Twister? They missed their lane drop too that turn. It was correct for them to like Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond bin the island. Because the Twister was probably going to get them into more land drops. I wanted to Chandra dash Ragavan. I think I know I just cast it though. They did not top it. Yeah, fourth for full kind of played into Daze in an awkward way that Chandra didn't. But it has a lot of power, right? Do you want to hit for 4 here? Yeah. Could uptick in Chain Lightning. The Chain Lightning plus Chandra going face next turn, though, is 5 fucking damage. Kind of hard. I guess I killed the Queller. Only one of my knights needs to connect next turn. With the Chandra uptake. I think I'm supposed to crack the islet. Ragavan does see modern play. You think it's weak to Path to Exile? Well, that's true. Arena. Someone was saying on Twitter was saying, of course, when they finally get a communications director, it gets fine. Yeah, grossness. I mean, it was mostly that they hadn't answered my Ragavan yet. That it felt correct to just like force it and keep hitting them. If they'd answered our Ragavan in those first turns or whatever, that Twister definitely would have resolved. Plus, like, we had more stuff. We had more stuff to do. Some burn and solitudes and what. I don't think they'd name a miscalc, but I'm gonna cycle it. The last time I needled a cycling card, I mean, it comes up in Legacy sometimes versus Doomsday, naming Street Wraith to just, like, hit a card. Should we make it 2020? I kind of want to make a Dragon Engine. Let's make it 2020. The meta where I needled a cycling card the most, though, was probably versus goblins. I would bring Needle in against goblins all the time. It was really good at hitting vials, but then there's so many other cards in the deck that you could hit. Oh my god, this fucking this Caracas is so troll. Alright. Gem Bomb Incinerator being one of those. I think we're still a ways away before we would want a second Islet. All these 5s. Needle was not around during the old Astral Slide days. Not in Standard. Needle showed up in Mirrodin Block. Or, I'm sorry, not Mirrodin Block. Kamigawa. So Mirrodin Standard. But after Onslaught. Like, Mirrodin paired with Onslaught, and then Mirrodin paired with... Oh, man, this fucking 4th. We could burn out all their shit. I might just want to, like, Thundermark, Glorybringer here. I don't think it's weird that the meld things are in here without their other sides. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is Vintage Cube playable. Mishra's, like, borderline, but not really. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, like, sees Legacy play. Mishra does not. Should we see? Wow, this fucking sucked. This is so much worse than playing a dragon. And now we're taking 6 on board. I guess we can take this Ranger Captain. Oh, we can get their Glorybringer. It's like the same shit. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Grishdanks, thanks for 40 months. A little worried about my life total. Wondering if we're just gonna, like, have enough time to play out all our shit. Well, that was the fucking worst. If you Cryptic bounce the Parallax Wave in response to the Glorybringer, the exiling Glorybringer, it would stay permanently exiled. But then they replay the Parallax Wave, that gunks you up. I think that's the play. It's not a very good play, but... Like, I don't think I can beat this Parallax Wave or them just, like, playing their Glorybringer. I think both those things beat me. Cryptic bounce the 2020, or the Caracas to go for the 2020. Yeah, I don't know if that works. Oh, they just exile again, right? Silly meme. How did I miss that? Just respond and use another counter. Silly. So I could cut the 2020 combo. Or I could add Pestermite, have another way of interacting with Caracas. I think I like that. I'm never getting Worm Coil and cut Bribery. I think this is a ball. We want, like, things to do before turn 3. If you're keeping this hand, you pitch cast the Subtlety. Then it's really slow, right? Here we go. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Beta. Thanks for 60 months. The big 6-0. Yeah, fuck this Caracas, huh? I could have dashed Ragavan there and made sure we got a treasure. I dig this, though. The mine has collapsed. You know what'd be kind of good? See some Pyromancer. Let me convert this Magda into something real. A little worried about this Clamp. Hoping we draw a land for the Chandra. Wouldn't that be nice to get rolling? Come on. God damn it. Oh yeah, Caracas has his moments for sure. Card's awkwardly good against this Chandra. Yeah, Caracas, like, replacing a Plains. That's such a huge upgrade in power level. You kind of something similar with, like, Sheldock replacing an island. Oh, yeah. Hey, John Likes Games. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome, gamers. Hope you all had a dope stream. We're playing some Vintage Cube here. My favorite format in Magic the Gathering. Opponent's currently, we're up a round, but we're currently getting taken to the cleaners. Down a game against this Boros deck. They just let it die that time. Raid not sub. Oh, did I say sub? My apologies, I misspoke. I meant raid. Oh, sexy raid. Yeah, it was interesting they didn't bounce the click. Maybe they're worried about me getting a replay. Hell of a force negation. Hey, Astro Smasher, thanks for giving us up to John Likes Games. Hell yeah. You want to play your land before you uptick Chandra and have more options with your mana. Chandra, if you hit a spell you want to play, it makes you cast it like right then. I think Wormcoils are only 6-drop, but it sure would be a shame to lose it if we hit it, right? That's kind of nice. I think I am going to click them. You're not 100% that hitting the clamps better than Talisman, but they've had the mana to bounce stuff with the Caracas all game. They're probably fine. Interesting. I wonder if what they have for Ranger Captain of Eos. I guess we saw their deck come. I'm gonna take the Robber of the Rich. Oh, she went up. Hey, Johan Leafheart thanks for 32 months. It really sucks, right? What a terrible... Not that there's a good season to get laid off, but... Fucking brutal. Everything I know about the layoffs is from word of mouth. There's a few... there's a conference call where the CEO talked about it. Can we find a Thunder Mom? We can. Cool. Yeah, very cool. It's nice when stuff just works out like that, You know what I would like? The best card in my deck! Hey, it's right there. Brutal Toastface Killer. Yeah, that fucking sucks. I hope you, hope you find something better. Is Seething Song weird? Let's add Seething Song and, like, cut Magda. I'm considering cutting Ragavan for the Thrill Seeker, but that's probably crazy talk. Chandra did carry hard. Yeah, you're not wrong. The click was, like, weirdly good, too, huh? I think it would have been Forced Negation. I want to go Talisman, Chain Lightning, and then be set up for Glorybringer. Glorybringer is one of the better things we can be doing. I'm going to shuffle this. We don't have that second red I need. Okay, click. Click is one of the... If the opponent's going to be Caracasing your Legends, click is one of the better ones for that to be happening. Not my Mox, not my Mox, not my Mox. Yes. Like, a lot of times you want to click your own Vendilion Click, right? Or Caracas your own Vendilion Click to get multiple replays. Something cute we could do is exert Glorybringer and then Pestermite on tap to get an exert 2 turns in a row. Hey Skedaddle, thanks for 41 months. Appreciate it. No plays, eh? A little weird since they have that 1-drop in hand. I think Wandering Emperor or like Resto are the only cards I can think of where they would need all 4 of their mana here. I think it's Wandering Emperor. And I think I still would have played it if I was them. You think they would have cast it? Well, what 4-mana thing would they have? Like, we know that they tutor Dragons Rage Channeler to hand, so if all they're planning on doing is stomping, there's no reason for them not to play it, right? That's a good one. All in on Dargan. Let's go. You been enjoying Timeless? That's sweet. Should put that on the draw step, Let's click them now. I'm only at 9. How am I so low? We took, like, a Ranger Captain hit, right? Took some damage from my mana base. It must have been 2 Ranger Captain hits. Oh, fuck this card. The Talisman. Yeah, we end up Fiery Islet and a Scalding Tarn. We can do 10 damage this turn. Maybe that's just good. Put them to 1, leave them with nothing. Hell yeah. Couple close matches, huh? I think we lost game 1 both of those matches too. Those were fighting back from behind. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna turn 1 Daredevil here. Just play 2-1 first strike. Followed up with some Brain. Saheeli lost both game 1s. Now that's not true. If you swap out Saheeli for fucking Pestermite, those game 1s do not turn into wins magically. Maybe Saheeli's sabotaging the squad. I'm gonna attack. Yeah, messing with the streamer is not allowed. That's illegal. You're gonna go to jail for a long time for Twitch crimes. That was not a play I was expecting. What are the Twitch crimes? Twitch crimes are the worst, most despicable, evil sort of crimes. Just the most disgusting, sexy, erotic crimes. Just the tastiest bit of sweaty. Wait, what were we talking about? They legalized twerking? Yeah, right? Yeah, they clarified that like nipples can be allowed in video games now and video game content, so long as it's not like sexual in nature. And I was thinking about my Baldur's Gate 3 run, which had a lot of nips and dong and everything, bush and such. But that's okay, Caleb. It wasn't sexual, right? There might have been a few sex scenes in there. Oh man, one more red source, huh? Oh, I sexed everything I could sex. I don't think I burned a chain lightning on this Esper Sentinel. I think it was pass. So long as it's not the main focus of the game. Okay. Well, that was true. I was really glad that I was not streaming during the Dro sex scene though. Because that was like the most explicit shit. That was basically porn. The companion, BCOM. Minthara or whatever. She was my main romance on my my Dark Age run. Hell yeah. Thanks, Kiarika. Can't wait to have to watch out for this stuff when your kids start gaming hard. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like communication and education are more important than. Obviously, my opinion doesn't fucking matter that much in this case. I'm just sharing. But I feel like communication and education are more important than like policing actual content. Like kids are gonna find porn on the and violence and stuff on the internet. It's just going to happen. And whatever happens in the the Baldur's Gate or games is gonna be a billion times tamer than whatever smut I read in a Piers Anthony book as a kid. Just some harmless young adult fantasy. Yeah, Nerdster with 58 months. Appreciate you. Take two from Migron. Thanks for 44 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, right, Daiko. That is absurd. How, like, sexuality is hyper policed. But you can have, like, blood and gore splattering all over the screen or whatever. Well, that's bad for me. I don't like that at all. Oh, interesting. That would have been an interesting series of events if I had Glorybringer and then they metamorphed the Glorybringer. Is it time for Mox Sapphire to copy a servo? Non-dragon. Yeah, you can't exert to kill a Glorybringer, but there'd still be Glorybringers sailing past each other and murdering the rest of the board. It's still an interesting series of events to have happen. That's why I said that would be interesting, not that would be disastrous. Play land. Well, for one, the Worm Coil's in the sideboard. It's not in our main deck. For two, Why would I not play this land against this Liliana at 1 counter that has nothing to do but uptick? Why do you need to tell me to play my fucking land? Why would that be a thing that you would think that I would need to hear? Why? Hello. Correct, Big Oofta. Yeah, the vintage cube tokens that we got. I haven't actually checked my account. Yeah, the free draft is a holiday tradition, so it's reserved for the holiday cube. Very exciting. I've not seen a manual Dark Depths. I've heard of it happening in combination with the Boros Companion, though. Because then you only need to pay 1 mana to activate. So you get a 10 mana Dark Depths instead of a 30 mana one. Moto is run by not Hasbro, JRC. Daybreak. Daybreak manages Magic Online. Yeah, you know how you feel about jokes around here. Oh, Daybreak's been great. I would say way above expectations. Them coming in and like adding 2-factor authentication alone was amazing. And then I've been really happy with the cube curation. They've been doing a stellar job. And when there's issues with the economy, like when there weren't enough One Rings and stuff, they like actually took action and like quick action. If all an event sells out, they'll like add more of it. You know, they're paying attention and listening to feedback and adding features. It's like everything Magic Online players have wanted. Now he's got to get those fucking 40k cards in here. I don't care if they have to add blank game pieces with like half the names or whatever. I would like to play with them in Legacy. That's the issue. Like Daybreak can't just make alternate cards. They're not like set up to make cards, you know, they don't have like an art department. They don't make games. So for 40k cards to make it onto Magic Online, either all of them have to be added, and that involves a deal with the people that own 40k, which obviously is not happening, or would have happened by now, right? It's just like very clear that that's not going to happen. Or alternate cards need to be made of the same shit, so that Wizards owns those game pieces. But it means that right now there's a pretty large split between Paper Legacy and Moto Legacy, which I hate. As a Legacy player, I hate it a lot. And a lot of those cards are really cool for Cube too. So just like both of my favorite formats are needlessly restricted. This is all Games Workshop's fault. I mean, part of it, right? I don't think it's all Games Workshop's fault, but like they haven't been able to reach an agreement. Well, this is kind of sick. They're at 10. Hopefully they're all out of instant speed removal, because we got 10 right here. No Shadow Pop. That'd be very unusual in comparison with like all the other, because like they did that with they've done that several times before, right? Where they make the same card but without the IP restriction. Like we had that with The Walking Dead and stuff. Oh, shit, what up? Haley Troll, thanks for 40 months. I am doing well, thank you. Yeah, Chaos Defiler. There's a red-green X card that fights stuff when it comes into play. Malkar or something, I don't know. But it's really good. Seen a solid amount of legacy play. And yeah, Triumph. There was a painter list that had a 40k card in the sideboard that like exiles cards from graveyards and spits out 1/1 flyers equal to their number of lands and artifacts exiled or something. It looked really interesting. I haven't gotten to play with it though. It's like just not here on Moto. I think it's Eternally Surprised. Yeah, Maulock, that's the one. Yeah, Chaos Defiler and Triumph of St. Catherine are the most relevant, but Maulock's a great card too. Also sees legacy play. Would also like be a pretty sweet card to have in the Vintage Cube. A good night, mail. Greetings, Lonely Tex. Hope your day's going well. I don't remember what my opponent's doing, so I'm just gonna submit here. Did I win that game? I did. Awesome. Just getting distracted with my rants about legacy. It's so easy to like get lost in conversation and just like autopilot. And I have no idea what's going on when I get to sideboarding. You're impressed that legacy players can keep up with the sheer amount of cards released. The trick is that we don't really. There's like a few fucking people out there who are just like on top of every release or whatever and scouring everything for legacy playables. And then when they do well with a weird card, then the rest of us try it out. I think I'm supposed to Magda here. Yeah, 99% of new cards don't see play in Legacy. So once you're on top of Legacy, there's not a lot of new stuff to learn. Of course, Comet's like learning 10 cards. You want to do a lane destruction stip? I would love to, Atropus Moon. Yeah, I used to do legacy reviews for every new set. And that was a huge waste of time, reading like an entire set and being like, these 2 cards are interesting. And then still managed to underrate Scavenging Ooze. Oh shit, what up? Hey Bushi, thanks for the sub, thanks for 15 months. Raven's so good. They're taking it, interesting. Oh man. Just got a lousy swamp. Do I bin Dark Depths is a question. I don't know. Do you think people that have vanilla cubes have interesting sex lives? That is a rhetorical question. You have one and no. Just a comment on the term vanilla. Yeah, I mean, I guess I run the depths out. Well, Hyatris Moon, thanks the $10. Stips are more than that. They're Atropus. They're 20. Oh. Well, there we are. Stip Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Do I want to bounce the Grief for the Liliana? I think we bounce Lily here. It wouldn't let you go above 10? That's really weird. Oh, that's nothing I have to fix. We're still going to draw a card with Cryptic, even though Grief is... Oh, they're just not replaying it because they want to attack. Sure. Deal. Upticking Lily. Interesting. Do we want to get rid of the Grief or the Lily? I think the Lily here. I have the impression that my opponent has not played Liliana versus Cryptic Command before. I'm actually going to bin the Tarn. Our 1 triple blue card's gone. Get wrecked like it's 2012 Modern. Yeah, exactly. I'll go ahead and cycle this. Unlikely to be able to counter something. We could rip like a answer to the Grief off the cycle, right? I'm not going to activate Dark Depths. I don't think it's worth. Not worth the clicks. Gotta answer this Grief pretty soon, There we go. Then I'll leave the Dragon Engine back to block for figure. If they were at 12, it'd be tempting to serve with the Dragon Engine. Because then we put them down to 4, and then the Dragon Engine is repping lethal next turn. Minskin Boo is very fun, you're not wrong. Direfleet Daredevil has my favorite art, where a pirate is reaching for a giant green glowing dong. It's good. It's good art. My second favorite, also Direfleet. Well, maybe Wall of Flesh. Oh yeah, Beedell. We don't have any tutors in here or anything. We've had the Depths combo, but it like hasn't connected. Opponent like played Time Twister into a bounce spell with exactly enough mana in 1 round. Uh-oh. Well, there's fucking mana for him. What can you do with 7 mana? Play Containment Priest and die. Okay. We won! We won a trophy. That's not bad, huh? That's not bad. Alright, we have a stip here. Land Distortion.